Welcome back, everyone. In this video I will be doing a mid-fade comb over, and I'm just getting started putting in my first guideline. This will be the ball guideline. I'm using my Babyliss Silver FX trimmer. These are not modified. These are not zero gap. These are straight out the box. And I just wanted to see if they were just break in by themselves without me modifying the blade. If they would just, organically get sharpened. And they do pretty good. Now I'm just making sure I'm symmetrical on both sides. And what I'm doing as far as putting this line in, I'm using the corner of his eyebrow. I will be using my detachable Andy Supers. That's the 1.5 blade. Going up a good 1.5 inches. Just try to make sure I'm nice and even, nice and symmetrical. Now I'm gonna wind up blending down in this video. So started with the 1.5. Now I'm coming right underneath it with the 1A blade. And I'm just softening up that area. I'm slowly blending down to the first ball guideline I put in with the Babyliss Silver FX trimmers. Sometimes I blend up, and sometimes I just blend down. Now I'm switching to my number 1 blade, and you can just slowly see this area just starting to just fade away, or I'm just blending it away. And I believe I'm gonna keep him in this position just so you can see the blend and the guideline, instead of me just turning him all the way around. Now I'm switching to the OA blade, using my corners as you can see, and still just lightening up that area. Getting ready to switch blades here in just a second. Triple zero. Sorry about that. Now this will be the last blade I use, because this will blend right into that ball guideline. Now I'm doing a little clip over comb. I will get out of the way so you can see it. And I won't say there is a wrong way to do this. I just know I'm putting the comb in and I'm flaring out. I put the comb in and I angle it back towards me. And I have my Babyless Gold FX clippers, and I have the lever all the way open. And as far as my comb, this is your typical comb that comes with a wall, except this one is a carbon fiber. Just a little bit more stronger material. And I'm really just attacking his crown area or the parietal ridge area. And again, I'm just gonna wind up blending now. So that was the number 2 guard. The lever is all the way open. And I'm just lightening up the area. I said lining. I'm just lightening, say it again. I'm just lighting up the area underneath the clipper over comb. Just lighten it up. That's all I'm doing. Because he told me he wanted me to keep it a little dark in that area. So I just didn't want to just go straight in with the blade all the way open. So I figured, let me start with a number 2 and I can just work my way down. Sorry about that, I got tongue-tied. And every time I switch a guard, I always start with it open and then I'll close it. So I start with it open, I go from left to right, and then I close it and I come back again and I make another pass from the left side of the head to the right side. Right here, the clipper lever is closed. Still have the 1.5 guard on, 1.5 guard on. And I'm switching to the number 1. And again, I will start with it open. This is the left side of his head. I will go all the way to the right side and then I'm gonna close it. And I'll come right back around. Now what I edit out, as I have him facing the mirror, I asked him, is this the look that he likes? And he tells me yes. So at that point, I know my fade is good, and I just have to work on the top. I just take down as much as the client wants. Now I'm starting on his sideburn for his beard. And I'm just gonna blend that until that bald area. And my client, he does not like to wear the hard part, even though he has a natural part. He likes to keep it concealed. So there will not be a hard part in this video, but you will see me do some shear over comb work and just some shear work. Now I'm just saturating the hair with water. He likes it combed over to the right. And at times I still have to put in his part sometimes, just so I can make my traveling guideline. So you may see the part, you may see me part it with the comb, but I'm not gonna put it in with the clipper or with a razor. Starting at the apex, I'm gonna work my way forward and then I'll cross check going to the sides. I believe I edited it out, but I always let the client look at it just to make sure they're satisfied with the length, and then I'll blow dry and style it. Yeah, I'm just trimming his hair. I made my traveling guideline, and I'm just, just pulling it back towards me and just working my way forward, going left to right. Like I said, I go left, right, front, back, and I work my way to the sides, just make sure it's all even. Now I won't lie, this is a long process, so I didn't show everything that I did, but I give you a general idea of what the process looks like. It typically takes me 40 minutes, sometimes even an hour, depending on if they want enhancements and if they want the hot towel and the massage. So it can take me up to an hour to do this service. And he likes to keep it a little longer in the front, so I'm not taking off as much hair in the front. I believe I'm switching to my thinning shears, or some barbers call them blending shears. That's exactly what I'm doing. And what I'm not showing is I'm just blending and trying to make sure everything is cohesive. And again, I'm still a work in progress with this whole camera angles, and sometimes, like, he's probably been in the chair almost 30 minutes. I just feel like at this point I just have to complete the service. He was kind enough to let me film it, but I didn't want to keep moving the camera and all this and that, so that's why I didn't adjust. I just left him at this angle, just hoping that you all can follow me from the one side still angle. So what I edited out, I turned him towards the mirror. He wanted me to take off some more hair, so that's exactly what I'm doing. So I have the two guard open, and I just removed a little bit more hair. He was satisfied with it, so then I move on. I grab my rounding brush, and now I'm trying to add him some volume. And I have my blow dryer set on low heat. And my reason for doing that, I do low heat just to give me an idea of how I want to style his hair, but ultimately it's what he wants. So I don't go straight in with the hot heat just in case he doesn't like it. I go in with the low heat, so it's drying his hair, but it's still a little damp. Then again, I spin my client towards the mirror, let him take a look, and if he likes it, I proceed. If not, then I make adjustments. And he liked the way I styled it, so at that point, I added more heat. I think I cut it all the way up, and then he was satisfied, so at that point I went with the styling gel, and this is a matte clay. So I'm just putting it in real good, working it in, and then I'm going to use a styling comb, and I'm going to style it, and yeah, you'll see. Just at this point, when you're doing straight hair, you just have to get creative. And of course, you want to style it. It may look good to you, but it's, like I said, it ultimately comes down to what the client wants. So I'm going to style it one way, let him take a look at it, and just so happened he liked it. But if he did not like it, I would have asked him, hey, well, how do you want me to style your hair? And I would have executed anything that he said. So always keep in mind, you may have a vision, but it ultimately comes down to what does the client want. Now he just likes to edge up his beard and just the outside corners of his box. He doesn't like a hard line going across his forehead. He keeps it natural. So what I typically do, I use the shears, and I just trim any hairs that's hanging over on his forehead, and he's okay with that. But he definitely doesn't want the hard line. He just wants it edged up on the sides. And of course he wants his beard lined up. So that's what I'm doing right now. And just to keep the video under 20 minutes, I edit out me using the razor. So I put a decent line on him with my trimmers, but I came back with my razor, and you'll see at the end the finished product. I'm not gonna show the razor work because I didn't want a 25-30 minute video, but it came out nice. He liked it. Now typically when I'm going over a client's mustache, I usually hold the trimmer with two hands just in case someone sneezes or they move. So I know I'm not doing it right here, but typically I would say, just as a rule of thumb, use two hands. I just want to always say again, I appreciate everyone subscribing, taking the time out of their day watching the video. Hope someone learned something from this video. That's my goal, and Lord willing, I'll keep making more videos, trying to educate and entertain. I will start doing some more motorcycle videos. Yeah, I don't plan on stopping no time soon. So just, stay tuned into my channel. I try to post daily on my Instagram, and here's the finished result. Thanks again for watching, checking out the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video.